Hello, viewers. This is Michael from Three Views, bringing you my 634 podcast. This is my 634 podcast, and like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly, in case you don't understand me. Also, I try to do my best not to be too hard during this our podcast recording as well, not to cause any audio feedback as well. And finally, if you're under 18, this episode this episode won't contain any adult language because of the topic of the podcast the topic of this podcast. So basically, I will not use any adult language during this podcast. So basically, if you're under 18 or if you're over 18, there will be, I won't use any adult language or profanity in this podcast. For this topic, for this podcast topic. So anyway, let's get into the topic of this podcast. So anyway, the new Chicken Run movie has came out on Netflix over the weekend. So basically, I watched I was a big fan of the original Chicken Run movie. I was 12 years old when that movie came out, and basically it took 23 years for a sequel to come out, because stop animation, basically clay stop animation and whatnot. So basically, I gotta say it's not bad. So basically, we got to see what Ginger and Rocket and the rest of the chickens that escaped the Tweety Farm were doing on that island. We got a new character with Molly, the daughter of Ginger and Rocket, and we got to see Tweety. We got to see the villain from the first movie come back again. So basically, I love the original. It's been a crazy year. It's been this crazy year that some classic movies are being given sequels nowadays. So basically, Good Burger was alright. Good Burger 2 was alright. And so basically, Good Burger 2 was alright. And Chicken One, I gotta say, Chicken One 2 is it's a very good, it's a good solid, solid sequel. But the only thing I would say I didn't like about the movie is they make Rocket look more dumb in this one. In the first one, Rocket was a very crafty, smart hustler trying to with a smart, crafty rooster. In this one, he was just a smart rooster from the first one, and now in the second one, he's just a idiot. But I would say I really like the story. I really like the story of this one. Like now that now that Ginger and her companions are no longer caged in that Tweety's chicken farm. She's only worried about keeping her daughter and everybody else safe from the outside world. But Molly wants to explore the outside world, and basically she wants to be free. So basically, it's basically by Ginger and Rocket keeping Molly confined on the island. They're basically doing the same thing that you're kind of doing the same thing that Tweety did in that chicken farm. Now, let her experience the world for herself, and seeing the good and bad that the outside world has to offer her as a chicken. So anyway, I really loved it. It had a good story. The characters were, the characters were good. It was good to see Treaty again. It was good to see all the characters from the first movie, come back again. So I know that, yes, I know that a lot of the voice cast got replaced in the second one. So basically, there's no Mel Gibson in the second one. Who played Rocket in the first one. Mel Gibson played Rocket the Rooster in the first one. So basically, got somebody else is playing Rocket the Rooster in the second one. But it was a good movie. So basically, it was a good movie. I gotta say, next to Good Burger, it was decent. So basically, Good Burger Two was a decent sequel. This is also a decent sequel as well. So basically, like I said before, I was 12 years old when I watched the first Chicken Run movie, and I loved it. So basically, after watching the second one, it made me fall in love again with the two, or it made me fall over, make me fall in love again, all over again. So basically, this Chicken Run Two is a decent sequel. It's a decent sequel to the original. So basically, the only thing I would say is that I felt that they made Rocket look like they Rocket too dumb in the sequel. But it is what it is. So basically, Chicken One Two is a good follow up sequel to the original one. So basically, if you haven't seen it yet, go watch it now. Or if you haven't seen the original Chicken One movie, I suggest you check that out first. If you have not seen the original Chicken Run movie, watch that first, then watch the sequel. Anyway, what do you guys think about Chicken Run 2? Good, bad, or just okay? Please let me know in the comments below. Anyway, signing off. Signing off to Screen Reviews. One.